don't suppose I can get a salad here.
They have salads over there in those little boxes, see? But you won't get a toy. You never get a toy when you eat a salad.
One of life's many lessons.
Welcome to Giggle Burger. Can I take your order?
It's Cousin Kyle.
Yes, it is.
You work at Giggle Burger? Wow.
Well, someone said I needed to be self-sufficient and free of encumbrances. What can I get you, ladies?
I'd like a cheeseburger buddy meal with an orange soda.
Maxine?
A cup of coffee.
Fine. I will just press the little pictures of what you want, and Mr. Register will tell me how much to ask for. $6.23.
Would you like a cherry pie?
Mr. Register is also prompting me to ask if I can strong-arm you into a cherry pie.
No, thank you.
Mr. Register is telling me to fork over $3.77, and we always do what Mr. Register tells us to. I'll get your food.
What did I tell you about not following the customer interface script?
You said it was a bad thing.
Darn right it's a bad thing, and I just heard you not following it. A thing like that impacts this unit's service uniformity rating, and I won't let that happen. Not on my watch.
Desmond, just let me get the little girl her hamburger and choking hazard.
I think you'd better get back to monitoring the frying medium. You're not ready for the front lines.
Okay, Desmond. You're the boss.
Thank you for coming to Giggle Burger.
You're welcome. Can I put my doll in the ice cube tray with some water and put her in the freezer?
Why?
To see what happens.
Not the ice cube tray. Maybe a plastic cup.
Okay.
Don't you like that, doll?
It was free. It came in my buddy meal from Giggle Burger.
Oh, my, don't take her there. It's salt ground up with styrofoam.
Cousin Kyle works there.
Where?
At Giggle Burger.
Kyle is working at Giggle Burger? How the mighty have fallen. Don't gloat. I'm not gloating. I'm making an observation. An observation laced with gloat. I doubt if he's going to commit his life to the food service industry, but he has to make money for the first time, and the options are limited. I bet Uncle Richard slipped him a gold card. If he had, Kyle would not be working at Giggle Burger. This is a brave new world for him. Yeah, I'll say. Hey, Lauren, put your doll in the freezer. Get your school bag. So when's it supposed to happen? What? Prodigal move-in. Kyle is bringing his things over this evening. Where are you going to put them? In the garage, I hope. He can stay in the sewing room. In Vincent's room? Oh, Amy, don't act like a lesser Bronte sister. It's not Vincent's room. He moved out when he was 18, and he stayed out, I might add. You're the one who booked a second reservation. Okay, well, if you put him in the sewing room, where are you going to do your sewing? Oh, I never thought of that. I'm going to have to put those new slip covers on hold. You know what you're doing, don't you? I'm helping a member of our family. You are helping a part of the family that wanted nothing to do with us for a very long time. I didn't realize family loyalty had a shelf life.
When I grow up, I hope I can work at Giggle Burger.
In the matter of Gordon New
house. What we need to do is get Gordon back in school, and that's what's going to happen tomorrow morning. 6 months supervision, a condition of which is there be no unexcused absences.
What about my constitutional rights?
Gordon, I'm a big booster of the Constitution. Ask anyone. But your constitutional rights do not cover you for cutting school, hopping a train to New York, and auditioning for a Broadway musical.
You are condemning me to regional theater.
Would you like something more dramatic than supervision?
Thank you, Judge Gray.
Next.
There's no people like show people.
Oh, I know people I know.
You need a recess?
How's it going? I'm in the zone.
Oh, excuse me. Hello, Maxine.
Hello, Shelley.
I know DCF always shows up on these calls, but I wasn't expecting you.
Luck of the draw.
It's good to see you. Under the circumstances.
What happened here?
A section of the water main broke, undermining part of the wall. DPW started repairs when they found the skeleton.
Under the wall?
Under the wall.
What about the people who live in this house?
The Loomis sisters. They don't know anything about this.
Really? What do we know?
Well, we have the skeletal remains of what appears to be an infant. The right arm appears to be broken, but that could have happened when they started digging. We won't know for sure about that, or the sex, or the age, until the ME makes an examination. But we do know the remains have been underground for a good long time.
How do you know that?
Well, look at the wall. It's been here a while.
Do we have any idea when the wall was built?
November 26th, 1963. They started it before President Kennedy was killed, and then they couldn't finish it until after the funeral. Was it a child or a baby? Can you tell?
It appears to be an infant. My name is Maxine Gray. I'm with the Department of Children and Families. I assume you've met Detective Tran?
I'm Celia Loomis, and these are my sisters Allison and Violet.
How long have you lived in this house?
Oh, our father built the house in 1931. Allison was born in our parents' bedroom upstairs.
Do any of you have any idea who this baby might be, or who had access to your property during that week of November?
No. What about the workers who put up the wall?
The wall was built by a man named Mr. Carone and his 2 sons. Well, Mr. Carone is dead. We don't know about his sons.
How long will it be before you can clear all this away? I'm sure you understand we'd like to get everything back to normal as quickly as possible.
Carlton Bates is accused of stealing a car and, while intoxicated, driving that car into a group of people, causing the death of 3 of them. Mr. Clark, what are the state's intentions?
Your Honor, the state has been made aware of facts that complicate the situation.
Complicated in what way?
Judge Gray, we feel there is cause for you to recuse yourself. There might be the appearance of impropriety.
Has this defendant previously appeared before me?
No, Your Honor.
Then what kind of impropriety are we talking about here?
You don't know the defendant, Judge Gray. You know the victims.
You're referring to Albert Penny, Michael Grunwald, and Cooper Deakins?
Yes, Your Honor.
Penny Grunwald Deakins. Penny Grunwald Deakins. I don't seem to...
They appeared before you and you sentenced them.
I did?
Yes, Your Honor. Records show you sentenced them separately to the Connecticut Alternative to Incarceration program. They were performing community service, cleaning up a shoulder on a stretch of county road.
That's how they came to be there when Mr. Bates crashed the stolen car into them.
Oh, well, you're right. I shouldn't hear this case. Mr. Van Exel.
Yes, Judge Gray.
Recess.
15-minute recess.
Help me find them.
Defense did that already. You didn't have to recuse yourself, not on these grounds.
I know that.
Then why did you?
Deacons, malicious mischief, destruction of public property, Grunwald, probation violation, third violation, Kennedy, public intoxication, second offense. I don't remember them. Do you remember them?
No, I don't remember them.
Did you look?
I looked. Offenses like this, kids like these, they're the valuing business around here. You know that.
I know, but look at the dates. It's all within the last 3 months. I should be able to remember back that far.
If you remembered anything, it'd be the cases, not their names or what they look like. They were in the room with you 15 minutes tops, probably less.
I should be able to remember 3 kids I sentenced less than 3 months ago.
Judge Gray, that's dangerously close to saying you should have known what would happen to them.
I want to know more about the program.
The AIC.
Yeah, the Alternative to Incarceration Center. I want to know if there's been any other problems. I want to know what steps they take to keep these kids safe. I want to talk to somebody responsible. And if there's anything wrong with the program, steps must be taken, actions initiated.
There's nothing wrong with the program.
How do you know that for sure?
I'm the one who brought the program to Your Honor's attention. You were unaware of it until I told you. I guess you didn't remember that either. I'll get the program director on the phone. Back in 8. The docket's pretty full.
The Loomis sisters are what they used to call spinsters.
Oh, I suppose it's an improvement over old maids.
Well, their father died in Germany during the war. They stayed with their mother until she died in '92. Now they live on a collection of pensions and insurance policies, minding their own business, keeping their lawn trimmed.
And they don't have a clue how a baby came to be buried in their backyard 38 years ago.
We'll learn all about that now thanks to the broken water main. Well, this is one less thing for you since this isn't a DCF matter anymore.
No, it's not.
Well, I better get going.
Yes.
Talk soon.
Of course. Shelley, you're right. Without other children involved, this is no longer a DCF matter, but do you mind if I keep my Orion?
Maxine, you're welcome to ride shotgun on whatever I do. Why this one?
When you do something like that, you're trying to bury much more than a body. And I don't understand how a person can do that.
Well, you and I do have this sort of estrogen rush hour deal going.
Personally, I think it's a little more Hope and Crosby.
What?
Never mind.
Come with me when I talk to them.
Thank you.
The state is seeking custody of 2-year-old Zach Cathcart. I have a petition against Mr. and Mrs. Roger Cathcart charging neglect and endangerment of their son. Mr. Petrie, begin the process, please.
Your Honor, on the 15th of last month, Mr. and Mrs. Cathcart took their toddler son Zach to the Criskin skydiving school located at the Groton, New London airport, where the baby was taken on board a small plane. The airplane containing the Cathcarts took off, and after achieving an altitude of 12,000 feet, Mr. Cathcart, his baby strapped to his chest, jumped from the aircraft and parachuted back to Earth.
Would I be correct to assume there was no pressing need to exit the aircraft in that fashion?
You would be correct, Your Honor. They did it for fun. Mrs. Cathcart jumped as well, carrying a video camera with which she photographed the abuse of her son.
I object to the portrayal of a recognized sport as abuse, Your Honor.
The state doesn't challenge the right of adults to jump out of airplanes whenever the fancy strikes them. But when a child of 2 is tossed into the sky 2 miles up, abuse hardly seems adequate description.
He wasn't tossed. No one was tossed.
Mr. Cathcart, this is not the part where you speak. Mr. Petrie?
Your Honor, the state feels at the very least that the Cathcart should be prevented from endangering Zach in this manner. And lacking assurances of that, more severe action should be taken to protect the minor child.
Mr. Bradshaw?
Judge Gray, Roger, and Elaine Cathcart are loving and caring parents who wish to share their active life with their son and instill in him what they hope will be a lifelong appreciation of all manner of physical challenge. While amateurs, they are not novices. and they take all appropriate safety measures whenever they involve their son in their activities.
There have been other incidents?
Incidents has a rather pejorative cast to it, Your Honor. I'd prefer the word adventurous.
How many adventures are we talking about here?
The state has restricted itself to the skydiving afternoon.
Well, that's fine for the state, but I'm still curious.
The Cathcarts have enjoyed activities such as rock climbing, hang gliding, river rafting, all of which I'm sure Your Honor would agree are healthy and character building. The Cathcarts welcome this opportunity to explain their choices to the court.
And the court is anxious to hear them, which will happen tomorrow at 10:30, 45...
11.
At 11 o'clock.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Don't hit me with the phone shovel.
This is a very special shovel.
It is a beautiful shovel.
Sometimes you hit you in the head.
Not with the head, not in the head, not in the head.
I put one of these in the freezer today.
Yeah? What happened?
It froze.
I used to do that with my army men.
Really?
Great minds think alike.
Hello. Hi, Mommy. Cousin Kyle's here.
Yeah, so I see. Kyle.
Amy?
3 suitcases, 1 backpack, and 2 boxes.
Is that all he brought?
It's a short-term arrangement, Peter.
Okay. Is that all he has?
Awful lot of stuff on the stairs. I don't know where you think he's going to put it all.
Hey, Amy. Hey, Julian.
I was just saying that I thought he'd have more, you know, considering.
Considering what?
Considering what he's used to.
Well, he's going to have to get used to something very different now.
Bad chance of that.
You don't believe people can change?
Well, no. I think you can take the boy off the polo pony, but you can't take the polo pony out from under the boy.
Well, I see your point.
Peter, grab something besides your son. Help me.
Amy, I think it's a bad idea, Kyle moving in. Moving in or moving into Vincent's room? Moving in. If he's supposed to be making it on his own, if those are the conditions, then he should make it on his own. Those are the conditions. Well, it doesn't mean that he has to be alone. You could make things a good deal more pleasant for everyone involved by giving your cousin a few inches of slack.
He said a lifetime of slack.
Well, you haven't exactly been the poor little match girl yourself.
I can't help but notice that you are always defending him.
Because you are always attacking. Frankly, I find your reaction grossly disproportionate.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. That's enough. Amy, any more parsley, it'll look like a putting green.
I just got to tell you, Peter, my personal experience, and that's all I have to go on, is that the Jaguar has taken a lot of unnecessary flack. Okay, for a long time, when it was just the Brits making it, it was for people who liked the mystery of not knowing whether their car was going to start on any particular morning. But that's just not the case anymore. I mean, it's got a lot more going on in terms of design and muscle than you would think. Something I never thought I'd say. I mean, it's a dad's sports car, but I was really impressed by what it could do. You should look into it, Peter.
Well, you know, the sort of car we need is more...
It's not about needing. It's about wanting. Nobody needs a Jag. That's the point. That's the reason they make the things.
Mommy?
You have to remember that your car
I'll be back in a few minutes, sweetie.
It's your social carapace. It's the plumage that tells the world your place in the pack. Are you an alpha male or just another litter mate in a minivan? And it can mark you for life. I know more than one poor soul still trying to live down the wrong graduation gift from the folks.
Mr. Cathcart, when you jump with Zach, how do you secure him to you?
We have a special rig. It's adapted from the harness the Coast Guard uses for helicopter rescues, and it's tested up to 800 pounds.
How many free falls have you done?
83. And my wife has 70 jumps.
Mr. Cathcart, does your son enjoy skydiving with you?
I believe he does. I mean, he gets very excited every time we tell him that we're going up, and he's one big smile when we land. And every time he sees an airplane flying over, he reaches for it. He reaches for the sky. We think it's great. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Mr. Petrie?
Mr. Cathcart, how many people were killed in skydiving accidents last year?
Fewer, I think, than were killed walking across the street in front of this building.
Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Cathcart, if you have the information, answer the question properly.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't know how many.
Sufficient to draw the conclusion skydiving is a dangerous activity?
Well, the danger can be minimized.
But danger remains.
Yes, sir.
And that's the point, isn't it? The danger. That's where the fun comes in.
Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Petrie, you only get to ask the questions. Let someone else answer them.
Mr. Cathcart, do you currently carry life insurance?
No.
Family man like yourself? Why not?
Well, I couldn't find anyone willing to write a policy.
That's because of your lifestyle, isn't it?
Well, they won't say that right to your face.
Mr. Cathcart, as one of the people legally responsible for the safety of your son, how can you justify putting him in this danger?
Well, I sign off on every detail. I coordinate with the jump leader pack to shoot, and I set up the minimum standards which are above the recognized parameters.
Judge Gray?
Mr. Cathcart, you're not actually answering the question. What is your justification for putting your child at risk?
Well, I think it's more fear than risk, Your Honor.
I require an answer.
I am answering, but you don't want an answer. You don't want me to justify, you want me to apologize, and I'm not going to do that.
Apologize for what?
For wanting my son to be unafraid. The world has gotten all flabby and thick, and it's filled with frightened people out there willing to give up everything in order to be safe. There has to be more than being safe. And if Zach doesn't learn about the rush and the roar of things from us, who's he going to learn it from? The most important thing that I can give my son, Your Honor, is the habit of living instead of watching. I'm not going to apologize for that.
Any other questions, Mr. Petrie?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Cathcart. You may step down.
Here you are.
Homemade?
No, from a box. But they look better on a plate. Should never serve guests from a box.
We were just talking about who else might have been around your house during that week.
Oh, that was a terrible few days. Mother was in the hospital, and the three of us took turns staying with her. Allison was just getting over a terrible flu, so it was mostly Violet and me, and Violet wasn't much help. She was seeing a salesman at the time, a man named Mr. Starling. Oh, Mother didn't care for him at all, so I'm afraid with Mother in the hospital, she took it as some sort of a green light. Violet was a little wild. I love her, but she was.
Violet said the work started on the wall the week President Kennedy was assassinated.
That's right. Mr. Carone and his sons started on the Tuesday. On Thursday afternoon, I was practicing Bach. Oh, I find Bach very comforting. He makes you think that there's a certain order in things, and it isn't all the dog's breakfast. Allison came in complaining that the workmen were making too much noise. Then Violet comes running in the door. Did you hear? She'd been in the car with Mr. Starling when it came on the radio. Someone shot President Kennedy. We all said no. But Violet said that's what she heard. So the three of us went into the kitchen and we turned on the radio. In those days, you turned on the radio first when something happened. Mr. Carone and his sons came into the house to listen. All of us in the kitchen, crying. Even before we knew he was dead, we were crying. Celia? Oh, Violet. You remember Detective Tran and Mrs. Gray?
Yes, I know who they are. Is there something we can do to help? We're still trying to determine what happened in your backyard.
Well, I think our sister Allison told you. We have no idea what happened back there.
You might. Without knowing you do. Talking about that time might help you to remember.
Remember crying in the kitchen with Mr. Carone?
I do. But before anybody does any more remembering, you'd better speak to Allison. Excuse us.
You know, I think
cookie?
I don't know which part of New England this child is supposed to be from, but any more gelatinous, it won't need a cup.
Thanks.
What's that?
It's where those 3 boys were killed. It's the police report.
What are you looking for?
I'm not sure.
Then how will we know if you find it?
I want to know what happened.
Well, if you want to know about the accident, the report will help.
What else would I be looking for?
Maybe you have some other questions.
Such as?
Why that part of the road, that particular day? Why those particular kids? As opposed to somebody else's.
Well, why those kids is simple. It's because I sent them there. Look, I admit to feeling a little blindsided by this.
A little.
All right, more than a little. Look, one of the ways I do this job without going crazy is by being selectively armored. You expect things to come at you in a certain way. You get used to the rhythm of the blows, and you learn to guard the vulnerable approaches. And this came in under the radar for me. I want to understand why.
You can't understand something like this. At least not in the way I think you mean.
Well, you gotta try. Otherwise, all you have is superstition.
That's why I have the edge over you. I get to have faith. You're stuck with superstition.
See, a real Christian wouldn't rub it in like that.
I remember they sent us home from work the day Kennedy was shot.
Oh, yeah, I remember my grandmother telling me about that.
What? Answer your phone.
Dr. Tran? Yes. Thank you. Maxine, that was the medical examiner's office. The skeleton. It wasn't a full-term baby. There was a 30-week fetus buried under that wall. Maxine. Maxine.
Hey, lady. You running out of gas?
Hey, Kyle.
Shouldn't you be somewhere judging something?
Recess.
Oh, well, that explains why you're on the side of the road. What happened here?
There was an accident.
Car hit this?
Yes.
People hurt?
Yes.
Killed?
Yes.
What's it got to do with you?
The car hit some kids I knew. I didn't know them. They appeared before me.
How many kids?
3.
3 kids from your court, all at the side of the road at the same time.
Yeah.
Picking up beer cans?
Yeah. Yes, they were picking up beer cans when another boy who managed to get drunk at 11:15 in the morning missed that curve and hit Albert Penny, Michael Grunwald, and Cooper Deakins and killed them. I should be getting back.
You do a lot of this?
A lot of what?
Following up on kids after you're finished with them.
No, I don't do a lot of that. I mean, there are some you want to keep an eye on, cases you want to monitor, but not these 3.
I don't even remember these three. Not really, not distinctly.
I was picking up trash on the side of the road once. This big semi came by and kicked up the gravel. Stuff came at us like buckshot. Caught this one guy in the face, big chunk stuck in his left cornea. Got it out with a pair of nail clippers. People were impressed.
You and some guys by the side of the road.
Right.
Picking up beer cans?
I've had occasion to help different municipalities on a couple of projects. Not a good use of my skills, but I wasn't given much choice in the matter. You end up where you end up.
And how did you end up there?
Do you know how difficult it is to get into rehab these days? While you're waiting, the court likes to know where you are, so they give you a nice orange jumpsuit and send you to county. It can get very colorful.
I didn't know.
Well, it's not like I go around advertising it. I just thought you might want to know that when you're in jail, you look forward to being on a crew like this. You get to be outside. See the sky. Maybe something cute going by in a sports car. Those three kids of yours, they were probably grateful for the break. Well, frozen patties await. See you tonight.
Hey, Kyle. It's not a Jaguar.
No, it's not. But it has aspirations.
Is it necessary for you to disrupt our lives every few minutes?
I am sorry, Miss Loomis, but Detective Tran has learned something you and your sisters might be interested to hear. The situation isn't what we thought it was.
About the baby?
About the baby.
The body we found wasn't that of a baby, but a fetus. This is preliminary, but the medical examiners feel this might not have been a homicide, but a late-term miscarriage.
Oh, darling. Come on, oh, sweetie. Let's help you. Come on, come on, come on.
You are right.
Oh, come on, let me help you. Here we go.
You are right.
Here we go. Come on. We'll get
Mr. and Mrs. Cathcart want their son Zach to be fearless. They want him to grow up confident, adventurous, a participant in life, not a spectator. And the court believes that these are commendable goals. However, the Cathcart's goals are not before me today. Their methods are. Now, please understand, we are all concerned about Zach's future. But while you are focused on the quality of that future, it's my job to make sure he has one. And I'm not suggesting you keep your son in a glass box, but there has to be a middle ground. So. You must be this tall to ride. When Zach is as tall as this mark, you can take him on whatever adventures he likes. Until then, keep him away from rapids and parachutes. And if you play by the rules, I'm sure the state will withdraw its neglect petition.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's acceptable to us, Your Honor.
Good. I'm denying the custody request. Danger and tragedy are not in such short supply that we need to go looking for them. You can't avoid misfortune, but only a fool would run out into a storm looking for lightning, the lightning will find you if it wants to.
Miss Loomis, it's all right.
It isn't all right. I thought somebody killed her.
She was dead when you found her?
Yes. In the attic. Wrapped in towels. I went up to get blankets because it got cold and I found her. I thought... I don't know what I thought.
Violet, this woman is from the police. Maybe you should be quiet.
That's what I've been doing.
Why did you bury the body?
Because I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid of everything. We were all afraid that week. I thought somebody in this house killed a baby. I thought it was the end of the world.
No one here would do a thing like that, Violet.
Miss Loomis? Allison? You had been ill. Your sister said you had the flu.
I worked so hard. It wasn't fair. People never thanked me. They just expected it. I never had anything I wanted. Violet liked baked apples. Mother made baked apples. I hate apples. So I had to gag them down. It didn't matter. And all Celia cared about was the piano. She didn't care how the bills got paid. I was always the oldest one. It wasn't fair. So I kept it a secret. My secret was the only thing I had in this house that was mine. I didn't know what to do after it happened. I kept her for a day, for a few days, and then one day when I came home from work, I looked and she was gone. And for a moment I thought, oh, thank you, Jesus, it never really happened. But it had happened. I went downstairs to ask my sisters which one of them had found her. Maybe they both had, I didn't know. But when I saw them, I didn't know how to say it. And so I didn't ask them. And then I couldn't ask them.
You couldn't ask. You couldn't ask? So you let this house fill up with silence. All these years.
How could you do that? How could you allow that to happen?
Oh, God, Violet, how you must hate me.
Allison, I don't hate you. I could never hate you. No.
Allison, I'm sorry. I know. I'm so sorry.
Concealment of delivery is a misdemeanor.
I'm sorry.
Misdemeanor.
38 years ago.
You never even heard of it, did you? No. Oh, God in heaven. Oh, no.
Hello?
Amy,
Big A.
join us.
Mind if I stay upwind?
There aren't many vices left. Gotta work with what they give you. Cookies.
You made cookies? Kyle did.
Well, Aunt Max lit the oven for me, but I sliced the sausage of pre-mixed dough.
How went the day? It was all right. It was a little rough out of the gate. I got better. I think I might have been wise today.
Were you?
I think. Yeah, I was.
You were very good at what you do.
Well, it's 80% attitude. Guess where I got that from.
Found your daughter wandering the streets this afternoon.
Did you?
I just had to get out a little bit, and we bumped into each other.
Destiny.
Coincidence.
Same difference. You get back to work okay?
Yeah, I got back to work okay.
Unfortunately, so did I. Well, who wants to talk about their day? I'll go first. I used to sleepwalk through life, ignorant of the important part beef tallow plays in the flavor and sensory appeal of the French fry. Well, those dark days are gone forever, for now the French fry holds no secrets from me.
Coming up next on TNT's Prime Time in the Daytime, there's nothing but drama when a Wall Street executive is found murdered.